everyone, it's me Marshmallow, and in this video, I'm going to show you the ultimate fishing guide inside of PKXD. I'll teach you everything you need to know about the new fishing mechanic, including how the tag works, how the fish moves, and how to actually get the fish, and more. So let's get started. But before we start fishing, we need to know how it works. Basically, to fish inside of PKXD, you need to keep the fish inside of this box long enough to where the box turns green, and then you can get the fish. I'm calling this box the tag, and basically, the longer the fish is inside of this box/tag, the greener it gets. And the greener it is, the closer it is for you to be able to grab the fish. If it turns red though, that means the fish is farther away from being grabbed. If you want to be able to avoid this from happening though, you should aim to keep the fish inside of this middle area of the tag to get the fish faster. But you should avoid the sides of the tag/box as you'll make less progress to getting the fish. Here's a comparison of using the sides of the tag versus if you use the middle of the tag. Next, we're going to talk about fish movement. This is crucial for being able to grab many different types of fishes, as depending on how much a fish moves, it can determine the rarity of the fish. Basically, if there's basic movement with the fish, for example, it kind of like shakes and it also glides a little bit up and down, that means it's most likely a common fish, uncommon fish, or a rare fish. But if it's zooming up and down, which is considered advanced movement, then it's basically an epic fish, which is guaranteed to be a Dorado since that's the only epic fish in the game.
But Marshmallow, how is this information useful if I can't actually get the fish?
And that's what we'll be talking about next. So, basically, to get the fish, you're supposed to have the fish inside of this box/tag, like we mentioned earlier. But if you want to actually keep the fish inside of the tag, I'd recommend repeatedly tapping/clicking the fish button to keep the tag stable. And you're going to have to tap/click pretty quickly in order to keep the tag pretty stable. This is pretty useful for conquering basic movement tactics, but if the fish moves up and down rapidly, I wouldn't recommend aiming exactly to put the fish inside of the box, but make sure to keep it as green as you possibly can by periodically getting the fish inside of the tag. Like this. Basically, I can't get the fish inside of the tag every single second, but I make sure to have it inside of the tag as much as I possibly can to keep the tag from becoming red and therefore making the fish go away. And also, I kind of had to learn this one, but the longer you fish for, the less the tag becomes red. So I would recommend being patient for this.
Now, since you know how to get the fish, what are all of the options? How can I get all the fish possible?
First of all, we need to know the basis of all the fish. So, here's all the fish available. You're able to get goldfish, which are common, tilapias, which are uncommon, piranhas, which are also uncommon, black basses, which are rare, and dorados, which are epic. Each fish has different chances of appearing in different areas, at least from what I've observed. So here's my advice. If you fish over here, which I'm going to call the regular area, and over here, which I'm going to call the middle area, you'll most likely find tilapias and black basses if you go through the water portal and swim all the way to this crevice and then go down and go through the waterfall. You'll be able to find the secret area, which have a higher chance of obtaining piranhas and dorados. And from what I've seen, all areas tend to have the same chance of having goldfish, but I could be wrong. So if anybody in the comments has any feedback on this, feel free to say something. Before I end the video though, if you have any questions, feel free to comment them inside of the comment section below, and I'll reply to your question as soon as I can. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope this video helps you. Goodbye!